Having a broken heart is not a pain to break the heart, but a strength to heal the heart. It is not a final shattering close, but the turning of a key. It is the space left in the chest, now cleared of familiar furniture, where new light, astonished, falls on dust you never knew was there. It is the teacher of a brutal tongue, who makes you learn the words for I remain, for boundary, for enough. It is the chisel, cruel and exact, that carves the vessel deep enough to hold a future joy you cannot yet imagine. So let the ache be what it is, a winter for the soil of the self. Beneath the freeze, a quiet work begins, a gathering of roots, a stubborn green, for what feels like an ending is the ground, from which a different kind of love is found, from which a different kind of love is found, not in another's eyes, but in your own reflection, seen clearly in the mirror of the night. It is the hand you learn to offer to yourself, a steady warmth when other comforts flee. It is the forge where softness is remade, not into stone, but into seasoned leather, strong enough to bear the weight of memory, supple enough to bend without a tear. It is the silent weaver at the loom, who from the tangled, knotted threads of grief begins a fabric with a subtler pattern, rich with the colors of resilience earned. So do not curse the breaking, but the mold that held a shape too small for your own soul. This strength is not a shield against all feeling, but a deeper breath, a more authentic beating, the courage to be whole, though once we're parted, a heart not merely mended, but restarted. And what is a restarted heart but a sunrise, painted with the very brushes of the storm? It beats a rhythm learned in the quiet depths, a wiser, more compassionate drum. It does not forget the fracture, but has woven the very scar into its unique design, a map of where it's been, a testament to the profound and unassailable truth that to be broken is to be made available to a grace that only wholeness can understand. So let the healing be a patient tide, returning to a shore renewed and wide, whispering that the heart was never built to be a perfect sealed thing, but to be a chamber, open, where all of life can sing. And if it sings, its song is not of sorrow, but of a spectrum widened by the rain, the minor key that lends the major sweetness, the memory of loss that hallows gain. It is a melody that can now hear the silent harmonies in other hearts, and recognize the tremor in a voice, the subtle ache that every soul imparts. This heart, once a fortress, now a sanctuary, does not seek to forget the ancient blow. It wears its history like a ring of keys, unlocking compassion it could not once know, for having touched the bottom of its own despair. It finds the solid ground that's always there, so let it beat, this veteran of feeling, this humble, hopeful human work of art, no longer fearing breaks or fissures, knowing that to be complete is not to be untouched.